This ox was a highly skilled martial arts guard, living a comfortable life in an earl's castle without any worries about food or clothing. But at a banquet, the old ox's daughter accidentally stained the earl's cake. Furious, the earl wanted to slap the old ox's daughter. As a father, the old ox naturally wouldn't stand by and watch his daughter get hit. The earl, stopped in his tracks, felt he had lost face. He made up a random excuse and threw the old ox into the dungeon. 1 year later, on a certain day, the old ox escaped from prison. To capture him, the earl issued a $500 bounty. Pa arrived and accepted the bounty notice. The reason was simply that Pa was a bit short on cash. It was the annual New Year's Day, and the filial Pa wanted to give his father a gift. Originally, he planned to give his father a hand-carved wooden spoon, but then he noticed his father had gifted him a solid steel nunchuck. He felt that giving a wooden spoon was too cheap. Later, at the market, Pa saw a solid gold pot, but that golden pot happened to cost exactly $500. When Viper saw the bounty notice, she advised Pa not to get involved. Rumor had it that the old ox was fully qualified to be considered a kung fu master, far beyond what they could handle at their current level. But Pa, wanting to buy his father a gift, decided to give it a try anyway, so Pa went to the village where the old ox was hiding. The villagers initially welcomed Pa with great enthusiasm, everyone inviting him to their homes for a meal. But when Pa mentioned he was there to capture the old ox, the villagers stared at him angrily, pulled out knives, and warned Pa not to disturb the old ox. They even explained to Pa that the old ox was a good person who couldn't have done anything wrong.
Either we smash you to a pulp, or, well, now that I think about it, there's really just a one way.
These villagers were ordinary people with no martial arts skills. Even armed, they were no match for Pa. Soon after, Pa spotted the old ox preparing to flee the village. Pa immediately gave chase and engaged him in combat. The old ox was no match for Pa, and was quickly subdued. But the old ox begged Pa not to take him to prison that day, as he wanted to see his daughter one last time. He then explained the whole story to Pa. After hearing it, Pa felt terrible, as awful as the wooden gift he had intended for his father. The old ox comforted Pa, saying the value of the gift wasn't what mattered, but rather the heart and intention behind it. He added that a hand-carved spoon wasn't a bad gift at all.
This spoon is so that bad. You're just lying to me, so I'll let you go.
But the old ox didn't expect his comforting words to be taken as a lie. He then suddenly kicked Pa away. Pa scolded him for kicking him off the cliff. The old ox asked Pa if he needed a rope, then promptly tied him up. The old ox didn't want to waste more time dealing with Pa. All he cared about now was seeing his daughter.